So guys, international students who want to come to Canada often have one basic question, that Sahil, can we work while we are studying in the college? Guys, IRCC has always allowed working off campus while the classes have been in session, and recently there was a big announcement regarding a temporary policy, and IRCC is making big changes around this working off campus policy as well, which they've recently announced on that public policy announcement. Guys, in this video, we will talk about a potential change which could come in the near future while talking about working off campus, number of hours, the cappings and everything. So a lot of information is going to be there in this video today. If you are interested in moving to Canada, please be tuned till the end. My name is Sahil. Guys, welcome back once again. My name is Sahil and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I practice here in Ontario. My office is here. If you have to get in touch with me, my number is on the screen and the details are there in the description box. More than happy to speak with you. Before we proceed any further, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon because we talk a lot about Canadian immigration. And if you are an aspirant of moving to Canada, then this is the channel that you must be subscribed to all the time. So guys, we are discussing about working off campus, number of hours that you can work while you are an international student in Canada and your classes are in session. Guys, first let's talk about what exactly is this working while you're studying. Then we'll talk about what are the hours. Then we'll talk about what was this temporary public policy. And then we'll talk about the potential change that is expected to arrive for international students as a gift. Okay. Now guys, overall, students who come to Canada as international students are allowed to work off campus up to 20 hours per week. This was the overall regulation so far. Okay. People are allowed to work on campus. There is no limitation. If you try to work off campus, then there was always a limitation of 20 hours per week. After COVID or during COVID, IRCC basically allowed, people a waiver, that there was no waiver to work as many hours that they could during the classes were in session. So guys, what IRCC did after COVID was that they said, students, if you had, your study permits beyond a certain cutoff deadline, there was no limit applicable on you. You could work, you could work as much as you wanted. And then that particular policy was coming to an end. And recently on December the 7th, 2023, IRCC, or the Honorable Mark Miller, who's the immigration minister, said that that particular waiver is being extended up until April 30th, 2024. It was coming to an end. He said, no, we want more time for students. They can work longer. In the background, what IRCC is trying to do is that they are trying to evaluate the stress or the positive outcome of this particular public policy on the students and the employers. Okay, because we all know that international students happen to be an important and an integral part of the labor that is available here to local Canadian employers. Now, because students who are allowed to work more, IRCC said that, let's do this like a pilot, like a temporary public policy, where they're allowed to work more. So they're trying to read the feedback, trying to see the effect of these working hours, trying to see whether students are able to maintain their, working hours and their studies, if the studies are not being hampered, the attendances that, that they're being reported to the DLIs, also the positive effect on the employers. And like in that December 7th announcement, IRCC said that they are noting and looking at a potential increase from the 20-hour limit to a 30-hour limit. So hopefully, if things go right in the coming future, IRCC might change the study permit program and allow students to work more than 20 hours, which will be the new cap should be expected to 30 hours per week. That is off campus. Hopefully, the on campus should not change. And obviously during the break, students can work full time wherever they want, right? So this is the expected change which is to be looked at upon in the year 2024. And if this so happens, students will be able to, probably gather more money to make sure that they're paying off their living expenses, probably, accumulating funds to pay off their tuition fee as well, while international students will be able to work employers. So employers will be happier, will work for employers here in Canada. Employers will be getting more labor, more working on the deck, right? So this is the potential change and a potential, good change that is coming for the study permit program. Hopefully, we will get to know in the year 2024. We will get to know closer to the month of March or April whether they're extending the policy once again or making this change permanent. Guys, I hope you got much insight into what's happening into the world of Canadian immigration. If you want to discuss anything, feel free to schedule an appointment with us. We would be more than happy to speak with you. Once again, we wish you all the best and we really hope to see you soon in Canada. All the best.